Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you may be in the world. Hey, Lancer, Noodle, Ian. How you doing tonight? Alright, we are back down here on the floor of the lair. Hey, Goth, how you doing? We are on the floor of the lair. So we need to tackle at some point the robot chargers, which will be over here. So I'm going to convert this corner into a whole robot thing. So these are going to be the chargers. I mean, that makes sense. And then we need the food dispenser. Yeah. All right, but let's see. I want to experiment. Oh, yeah. I did have something to show everybody tonight when we get to a good point. Yeah, that is bound and determined to drain people's energy. Hey, dwarf, how you doing? Yeah. So the thing that I found out today, or yesterday, or whatever, is that you can take the pillar rack and you can put the check shelf on the pillar rack. Well, I'm not lying. You're supposed... I have to move the rug, I guess. I just did this. Well, it was... there. Okay, we can... probably could have extended that as well. Added more racks. Okay. Then, we can position this wherever we want it. And we can stack these, all right? So then, what if we... I did this in the wrong order. So first, I need to make another one of these. Yeah, so let me put this back on here. I jumped the gun. Well, Dwarf, I hope you have recovery in sight. I really do. Alright. So, I'm going to make another check shelf. So we have two of them. Yeah, I didn't really have anything to ask. We have the next settlement. We have the next lightning round settlement. We have everything selected and ready to go, so I couldn't think of anything. Hey Chief, how you doing? Alright, so if we let's do this. Okay. I think I'm just going to make another one of these. Alright, so if we have these check shelves ready to go, then we have another... I'm just going to leave these away two more. So first we can make a schiller rack. This is a brand new thing. So here we go. So we have a schiller rack, and then we have another post. Well, I guess we could just use two of those conceivably. The idea being, you could do it two ways, really. So I wanted to show that it would work two different ways. So one with the schiller rack and one with the post. Alright, so what could you do with these? Well, if you want to reach really high up, right, you could just keep stacking them and reach really high places. And that is what I think is super cool. They'll stay in the place too if you move the one beneath them. But you can adjust them, right? You can have different levels like tools, you know? Lower it and raise it and put them pretty much anywhere where you want to group select with the schiller. Right. Well, I've always known the check shelf, but I was playing around and realized that I could stack them. So you can get the check shelf on two different things, on a pillar rack and on any post really. Although I found it's usually harder to get them to go on a post by itself, as witnessed. But then once you have a couple of them in place, really, sky's the limit. Wherever you want to group select something with your schiller, you can get it as high as you want on the side of a building, and they're adjustable, right? So I was using it to great effect in something that I'm currently working on, but I thought that was kind of neat. Yeah, I actually don't really like the foundation. I don't like the stacking of poles and all these other things. Foundations are okay, but not really very versatile. Hey, right man, how you doing? The concrete post should be in the base menu, but this post here, the metal one, is in the warehouse section. Right? I don't know if they did. Yeah, no problem, right, man? I'm glad you came in so we could show you. Yeah, I thought, did it come with Far Harbor? I thought it came with the contraptions. Or Wasteland Workshop. Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, we can stack these, and the cool thing is once we have selected things on a rug, right, you put a rug, something on a rug, or with the arrow rug, then you can move those things really, really high. So there's a huge combination here that you can do. You can't really get the concrete or the foundations, I've found, in a ton of places. So, like if you were inside somewhere, like here. Hey Art, how you doing? Okay. I don't know, Art. What would it be called? It's a leaning tower of shillers. Different kinds of shillers. So we got a lot of cool stuff in here. Oh yeah, the different combinations of the posts, yeah, for sure. And the pillar rack could be used to extend, right? You can extend the pillar rack if you need to get it over something, to drop some, if you wanted to rug drop something, say into a corner, you could extend that. Lots of combos there. Stacking check shelves. So, yeah, pretty neat. I was pretty excited about that one. The thing is of course you have to know how to do the Schiller rug drop to make the check shelf. So it's like it's just call it this. Okay. So we've been discovering things at a pretty quick pace. Indeed. Now, I wonder if something can be done here. Security fencing is the settlement ambush kit, which will be with the anniversary edition naturally, but not with your base game. Alright. Now, let me see. I want to play around with something here. Oh yeah, I agree. Isn't that interesting? I wonder what we could use. Here. For a workaround. Okay. So we have the arrow rug drop. I want to try a couple things here. Maybe we can use this to stop these walls from falling. Just to experiment. Who knows, you know? Because we can, oh, I have so many shillers, way too many, right? So what if we can do this, which I think is awesome. And then we can put this in here, and then I'm going to rug drop it and see if that conduit piece will stop it. Nope, that was poorly done. But I like it that you can reposition it very easily. It's such an amazing technique. It might actually be the best no mods technique we've ever discovered, the arrow rug. It might be that good. So let's see if this will drop. It did. See, that's what I wanted. Neat. Very cool. So I like that very much. I am a glitcher. That's pretty funny. Where is my arrow? Alright, now we can do the same. What platform are you playing on? Right man? The right man? Hey Cappy, how you doing? Oh, I missed it. How come it didn't work that time? Let's try it again. Hey Fallout fan, how you doing? Xbox. Which Xbox? Now I got this to work over there. Must be just a little bit out. Okay, we'll try that one. I would probably just restart the game and actually maybe even restart your whole restart your console, do a hard reset when in doubt. But it could just be connectivity, probably. There. Kind of wanted that. Different level there with the pieces. Because I don't like the gap. Yeah, I would probably just reset the whole thing. They're probably in a lot of things like CVC. I believe they're in CVC somewhere. Maybe Homemaker too. That's cool. We'll all play Fallout together. Try again here. Yeah, no problem on the response. Sometimes I am slow to respond. Weird. Sometimes. Yeah, so I think, yeah, it won't be in the Game of the Year edition unless you bought the Creation Club bundle and added it on. Do you have, how many mods do you have installed, right? Because that definitely could be a thing. Interesting. I wonder if they'll snap. Now I kind of want it to be higher. All right. So let's think about, hey, a new settler. Cool. Okay, wow, we have 9 of them in here now. What can we get this settler to do? You mean make this guy a Brotherhood of Steel person who came to check up on the operation? That's interesting. Oh, there's another one. Okay, well, we have settlers here showing up that we sent over. 9 might do the trick, honestly. I don't know if we need many more than that. Okay, we do have to get them in every area too. Right? So if we can get them up here and the so we need a medic, we need someone in the food area, we need someone in the recycling center, shall we call it? Cappy, this is a no mods build. Okay, yes. Okay, so I did make this. This is what I wanted. Excellent. Cool. So look at this. There's a bunch of them now. And a ghoul, too.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder...
Huh? Can we trade a few things?
Sure thing.
So we do need a medic. We do need an incinerator officer worker. Awesome, right? Good to hear. I mean, this settler already looks like good to go. for the the theme. No, the Ragstag outfit actually works. It looks crappy. Okay, let's put this guy in the food center, which will be all the way over on the other side. All right. Okay, so I need to get someone in here. I probably should have thought about that here. It's a ghoul. I wonder how that jives with the operation. I don't suppose the robots would care, do you? Yeah, a lot of loot, for sure. Alright, let's think about... I think we could make this into something. Like hide it. Make a tiny desk out of it and then hide the rest of it. Let's try it. Okay, I'm gonna tear this apart. Oh no. Well, maybe you can redo your load order and then you won't have to worry about that so much. I want to make it look like a tiny desk. Can we make a tiny desk? It does happen, unfortunately, when we run mods. I don't know how many you actually have, but it is unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear it. Sometimes we just have to get in there and... Why is this happening? Okay, I know what I'm doing. Sometimes we have to reinstall and start over, unfortunately. I just lost one of my settlements I was working on, the Spectacle Island build. It was not my favorite day, but I cannot get it to load. I know. I'm sorry to hear it. It sucks. Actually, I kind of want to... Just got to be careful with the mods. But there's probably a solution somewhere. Is it higher? One more of those, or maybe something different. Yeah, sometimes, unfortunately, it can be a good thing. Doesn't feel good, but you can get a fresh playthrough going. Fresh playthrough, flesh playthrough. Hey Tango, how you doing?
Whatever.
All right. Okay, cool. Hey, thanks, right? I appreciate it. Press F for 10 joules. Thanks, man. Although I don't know that to be the case. Hey Tango, want to see something cool? Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Now that isn't sticking up high enough. Check this out. So if you take a schiller rack and put a check shelf on it, or if you just like a concrete post with a check shelf on it, you can put that there. And then you can just take a normal schiller and you can stack them. Yeah. I still need to build a bigger tower, honestly. I mean, if we're gonna go there. Yeah, but isn't it cool though? You can like adjust each of the levels accordingly. And reach some tight spaces there. Yeah, I think we could get to some really tight corners and some settlements with it, you know? And you could use the top one if you wanted to rug drop things into tight corners too. I think it has some really good potential. It looks rather ridiculous, but I think we can actually use it. Oh no. Haha, thanks, right? I appreciate it. Very cool. Anybody seen Detour lately? What's a mecha chameleon? Ah, Cappy got save issues, huh? That is something that I had happen on my Nomad save. I just built too much, way too much on it. And it just told me it was done. I had to retire it after Nuka Red Rocket. Hey, it's your turn. Tango says that every day. Right, Lancer? Okay, this is this is actually what I want. Hey, right man. Hope to see you again. Come back and say hey. Have a great night. I hope you figure out your save and get your game going. Hey Uriel, how you doing? I will remember my psycho. All right, let's get... Ha! So I saw what you looked like there, Steve. Because you joined the Katz's Facebook group. And I just had to be curious and look at your Facebook page. I had to do it, man. Actually, you kind of look like what I thought you would look like. Some people are more private than others, but it seemed not to bother you really. I was curious. Only a little, Lancer. But Lancer, you like went and looked up found my band poster. So that's cool, man. I'm glad. I'm on Facebook if you remember my real name at all. You're welcome to check it out, though I don't use it anymore. I created a different one for Fallout stuff. Okay, we almost have this where I want it. But I think I'll save it. Oh yeah, Lindsay called out tonight. So she's here with me. Detour, that's cool. There's nothing really anything startling about my Facebook page. There's probably just a lot of pets and cars. Oh good, no visible smoke. What's going on? Well, maybe not your face, but the faces you're making, perhaps. No surprise at all. I go to his Facebook page and him and his wife are doing, like, I guess maybe it was Halloween, and he's making a crazy, like, you know, Ozzy Osbourne face or something like that. I was like, yeah, that checks. I make faces at myself in the mirror all the time, and then if Lindsay's around, at her.
It's true.
Gotta make faces. Who doesn't make faces? Oh, that's what it was, yeah. Hey, check it out. I got us a little mini desk surrounded by junk. I like it. I don't use mine anymore, but I still kept it, and the reason is because kind of a sad thing. I stopped using it years ago, but I had somebody get a hold of me to tell me a friend of mine had died. And they had a really hard time getting a hold of me, and I'm glad they found me, but I resolved at that point that I would just keep it, and I check it once a month to make sure that, you know, no emergencies have happened with friends or family, and then I duck back out, or to look up Detour to see what he looks like. That was an emergency too. Yep, that's the only reason that I still have it. So if somebody really had to find me, they could. All right. I think that's an improvement. Kind of got a little mini desk. Strictly for stalking, of course. Ethical stalking. Okay. Now, see, Detour and I had been already in email contact, and our real names are on our emails. So. A little bit different than me finding out his name through other means. I've got a large extended family, so both of my parents had a lot of siblings. I have a lot of cousins, second cousins, so on and so forth. Yeah, right. Okay. So, Detour, did I look like what you thought I'd look like? I'm curious. Any feet pics? Oh, God. Let's try both of these and see what happens. We call it distinguished, by the way. Well, your gray may have startled you since you're into your 40s, right? Just barely, if I remember. So what can we do with this? Will they let us have fun? Will they let us have fun? I started getting gray facial hair in my probably, I want to say right around your age, I guess, right around 40. I still don't have gray hair on my head, just on my face, like an old dog.
It looks really cool.
It looks cold?
No. It looks awesome.
Well, thank you. No, I don't have gray hair on my head, just on my face and my armpits. No, not really, actually. I just made that up. See, my mom was late to gray hair, and but my dad was not. He was very early to it. So he was already gray in his 30s, and so was my brother. But I got my mom's hair and genes. What can we do with this? This is interesting. Wow, 70s. Huh. Can't say the same for my face, though. Mangy mutt. Okay, we can do something with this. All right. You know what's cool, right? We can use the arrow rug on these display cases. Yeah, I still have my hair. And a lot of it, it's long these days. So yeah, I wonder what we could do with these power armor stands. What if we line them up, right? Didn't we use these right here? Well, you still look pretty young, Detour. I mean, honestly, you could pass for 30. I actually voted for Detour's competitor, because his was just okay, right? Look at that. Look at that. Arrow rug 2 of these at the same time. And I think this might be kind of neat. Oh yeah, you can arrow rug 2 items on this onto one rug and then move the whole rug, or a chain of them. Like in one last time or the time before, I put like 4 walls in a row and then moved the whole thing. That actually is really good. So now, let's see how far they drop. What do you think? Oh, that's pretty good. I like it. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can do something better. Yeah, when you're going to be doing a lot of this arrow rugging and schiller rugging, you need to just put out like 50 rugs. So here's a good opportunity to do a multi-tiered schiller rug drop, right? So we can put this here, take this, so way farther up. Oh, look, you can kind of position it on top where you need it. Check this out. So you can put the 2 posts there, and then it's positioned where you need to drop it already. That is really neat. I can't even keep up with like all the combinations of this stuff now, you know? So you can readjust it while they're both there. Good, Fallout. I'm glad to hear it. All right. I still say the shirt is genius. Because it has all the basics on it. Well, there we go. There's some we're gonna need a bigger shirt. Thank you, Lancer. I appreciate that. Fallout fan, when you say electrical issue, you mean in your house or outside and on the grid? Oh, okay. Turn it up. No, I haven't gotten a volunteer. If I kill one of them, they'll all go hostile. You know what? I guess I could try to push one of them off. That's pretty funny. Hey, Electron. Hey, Erta. I do not have an incinerator. I don't want them dressed because, well, it depends, right? If we wanted it to blend in better, but I'm really only trying to get the blinking red light to show, right? Like that. That is a little off, but you know, you get the idea. Hey Invictus, how are you doing? I think in my survival run, I'm going to do a combo. We're gonna have just a few raider settlements. And I think it's going to be the pack and the operators. You know what I should have done is made this switched. So I could turn those off. Detour so far, Cappy and I are on, and Panda was wanting to, but he's having some illness, and he's trying to get it done, but we'll see. Yeah, he's gonna be all right. He's just having a rough week. Okay. See ya, dwarf. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a speedy recovery. Deconstruction, Pete. Yeah, sounds good. That'd be super cool. Deconstruction, Pete. Two visits in a year. You know, I don't often see my mom that often. She's pretty far away from me at the moment. I have lots of family, or she has lots of family. We have lots of family down in Florida, but You know, since it's the same family. You mean visit my mom? Well, I like visiting my mom. It's just 1,600 miles. And you know, a lot of my good friends are down there. It's a tough trip, though. My brother still lives in Ohio, and I have cousins and uncles and aunts there as well, and then the rest are in Florida. I can do better. Wow. Look at that. It became a rug for its friend. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time. I grew up in Lancaster, which is outside of Columbus there. And then as a young man, when I was like 21, my parents decided to change base of operations, and I went with them. So, where'd they go? Where the rest of the family was. And then, so most of my life was between those two places. Close here. Maybe not there. Haha, yeah. Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Isn't it weird? The one computer became a rug for the other one. that's interesting. I think we can work with that. Thanks. Yeah. I thought I would have to spend a lot more time on the charging station there. So, somebody should figure out a way to arrow rug stuff, or we probably could, right? That goes on the wall and that goes on the ceiling. So if we could arrow rug cycling lights, how would we do it? I don't know. Let's try. Okay, how about this? Where are my arrows? They're gone. Hey! Oh, true, true.
By your command.
That's true, that's true. But what I want anyway so it won't let me group select with the light, which is unfortunate. That's sad. Well, I think that, okay, what's going on here? It won't let me group select off of that. Okay, so let's try something else, I guess. Now here's another opportunity to use our stacked check shells. It will not let me group select the cycling light, which is weird, right? So that is not helpful. Well, it will not let me group select the cycling light in here, which is, as they say, disappointing. Look at that, another disappeared cycling light. I've been having a lot of problems with those lately. Hey, thanks, Detour. She's probably at work. I know, I group select cycling lights all the time. But, like, it's not doing it. I mean, I put them in all sorts of things, you know? Televisions. Computer screens. Hey, thanks. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I don't see any place else I could use. That is absolutely bizarre. Hey Spartan, how you doing? I don't think I'd have any room up there. I'd have to move all my stuff out of the way. I don't know. Hey, thanks. Yeah. It will do, hey? Okay, well, we'll try something else. I wonder if we can now try another... He's right there. What are you working on, Spartan? For the cube challenge. Hey, Pug, how you doing? Oh, it's 10 already. Hey, I wanted to thank everybody who was able to give the stream a thumbs up tonight. And I appreciate the new subs out there. Happy to hear from new people who come in and say, hey, we like that. But if you don't, lurkers are cool too. We have our link to Discord up tonight and a cool build as well. Oh, it's a different pug. Pugs. Gotcha. Sounds good. Hey, thanks, Fallout fan. It is appreciated. I think maybe I just want to post a not chiller. Hey, another settler. Walking around without a shock collar. We can't have this around here. So it did work. Blinking red light in there. I like it. These things are cool. And now why? Now that's stuck in there. Gosh dang it. Get some really strange things going on. Here in the lair. So now I have to pull that out. I'll probably have to reload. Unfortunately. Yeah, you have to have the second email address. Okay, got it that time. Let's do some more of those. Yeah, just a few. Hey, thanks, Spartan. I appreciate it. Alright, we have some blinking lights. I think it's subtle, but it adds something. I wonder if we could put one in there. Probably not.
Identity confirmed. This unit is ready to serve.
Hey, thanks, Chief. Get in your home. Stay there. So how could I make the robot stay in the charging station? Man, we got a lot of junk. So much of it. It wouldn't give me the hack button since it is a companion, you know?
Identity confirmed. This unit is ready to
Like, it
serve.
does not give you the hack function. So, I don't know. Cone City.
Identity confirmed. This unit is ready.
There we go. I just used, I cheated. Coneheads is great. It's still cool. No, they don't give you those, unfortunately, in the Mechanist Lair. So, we need to make the food dispenser. No, none of the cage stuff, unfortunately. It's a bummer, you know? Like they couldn't have made, you know, the Wasteland Workshop work. It's pretty lame. That to me is kind of... They don't get a pass for that one. Like not making their DLC work together. No pass there. That's just... Oh no, Pyro. We are not mostly done, unfortunately. Or not unfortunately, actually. It's pretty intriguing. No, we were probably only about half done. The upstairs, I would say, is done. So let's take a look around. So our recycling area. Right. To get rid of the bodies. Right. The unpaid interns get recycled up here. And we're also going to do like book recycling, book burning, you know, whatever. Because the lore is that the robots have a deal with the Brotherhood to find tech and they just burn the rest. So this is not decorated yet. And so this is the recycling center. Here is where the humans actually live. And it's pretty dark in here, you know, it is, yeah, it's the incinerator for the, well, to recycle the unpaid interns. And up here is where the leader of the resistance will live. I don't think I assigned anybody to this desk. That's where they'll be. Okay. Yeah. The vault, home plate. Pick one. In tone and in lighting. Right. Alright, and then on the other side here. Hey, thanks, Irta. Over here we have the infirmary. Where, again, all of it is just kind of collected and recycled stuff. Because the robots just leave the humans alone up here. The humans go scavenge, the robots run the operation. And up here is where the humans scavenge water and food, and they all kind of come up here and share that. So this, all of this upstairs area I consider to be finished without decoration, unless we feel like we want to put some stuff on these catwalks, and then we may be able to do that. A chalk outline. Lancer, it's a combination of a trap and the contraptions. It's just in the menu. The regular menu. Yeah, so that's it for the upper part. Oh, we need to do something in here. You can build in here. Well, this is awesome. Okay, we need to figure out what to do in here. They're still up there, Lancer. That's what all this is. All that up there. Oh, that's a cool cool angle I haven't seen yet. Yeah, unless we want to do something on these catwalks, which we may. But I think these rooms, all these rooms up here, and the upper levels here for living in, those areas are done. So yeah, I imagine so. And the light doesn't do too much. Yeah, well, we also do want it to look pretty seamless, like it was there. Alright, okay. Thank you, thank you. Oops. Appreciate that. And we're gonna have bones in there. Fill this up with books, I guess. All right, we need to make the food dispenser, and I want to do something with this. It's so good. Look at that. You can build in here. I don't know, it's in my menu. I got something called Builder, Armor Forge, Weapon Forge, Auto Loom, Energy Weapon, Heavy Weapon, Ammunition, Explosives, Pyrotechnics, Food Processor. But yeah, it would be cool to do something in here. Not so. All right, where do we want the food dispenser? Yeah, everything that you see in this game is part of the Anniversary Edition. Beyond that, I couldn't say. So I didn't add anything to the game at all myself. Just what came on Steam, downloaded, installed. If that helps narrow it down for you. Alright, we need more. I just wanted to say that I didn't add anything from the menu beyond what is already there.
I just want to trade a few things. Let's trade.
So yeah. It's pretty great. I love this edition of the game. It's a lot simpler than downloading everything in steps. It was quite convenient.
Can we trade a few things? I'd like to trade some items. Just wanted to trade a few things. I just need to trade gear with you.
I was actually pretty careful with it. I really I want my game to be predictable, so if people watch it, or like they can know exactly, you know, pretty easily what addition they can get to be able to build the same things. Plus, I'm about to start porting the no mod settlements to Nexus so that people can download them, and it'll make it a lot easier if I can just say I have the anniversary edition, everything in there is in here, and it'll make it easier for people to look that stuff up if they don't have the AE, to make sure that they can load the mod to look at the settlement, or to load the settlement on their save. But right now the only one that I can port is home plate, and I'll be able to port Mechanist Lair as well, so I'll have to, because you can't do it off of the Xbox, so none of those are eligible to be ported over as a mod to Nexus. But as I do the no mods ones, I'll be able to upload those, and then people can be able to. The modded settlements, I'm not going to port them. It's too hard for people. Oh yeah, here's the 31 mods I used, and they have to have the exact same ones in order to port the modded settlement, so I probably won't bother with any of those. But as I do the no mods ones, they will be blueprinted as mods. So home plate will be the first one I try. I care. Yeah, definitely I'll check it out. Yeah, morphing the radios is a super fun idea, and I love making, you know, TV stands and stuff like that. I don't know, Tango. I believe so. Otherwise, yeah, I know Shazo does it, but it wouldn't be quite the draw, would it, if the junk wasn't there? I hope so. But I looked into it for Xbox and couldn't port my Xbox ones. It wouldn't do anything. I know, right? Oh wow, they have to rewire it? Well, that's actually a bummer. That actually really throws a wrench in the whole thing, because home plate has a lot of stuff that would need to be wired up. That almost makes it not worth doing. because I wouldn't know how to instruct anyone to do them. They're just everywhere, you know? Well, yeah. I'd really have to do something different then. I'd have to think about that. Because think about the home plate build. I don't even know. Yeah, well, that's something I'll have to think about. I enjoy doing the electrical myself. But since it's all freestyled, I wouldn't have a set of instructions or anything like that. I wish I could port my Grey Garden settlement. Maybe I will do one with 0 electricity, like 10 pines kind of, so that it'll be custom. Maybe we'll do that at the Slog or the one off Oberlin station. Make it a point to make the electrical very simple so it can be ported. Yeah, right. But the electrics in home plate are pretty complex. I guess I would port it and then re-download it and then see what happened. Or maybe I can port it and then if somebody wants to try it, then let me know if it sucks. Whoa, that's a little bit too revealing. Yeah, but it would be pretty boring if it was just all in the dark. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, someone else would have to do their own lighting, I guess. But the whole thing behind home plate too was, you know, the faux windows. So without that, the build kind of falls flat. And the lighting in here, I've got all these little dozens of those track lights in the walls for the ambient lighting. Like all through here, right? All this is track lighting embedded in the walls for the textures. So I don't know what I would tell anybody to do. Nothing, I guess. I mean, I could port it and go, hey, look, this is what you get. You got to do the lighting again yourself. Yeah, right, Lancer? Well, all right. Let's see, two things. Yeah, I'll just put it up and go, you've got to take care of it yourself. However, it does suck if the windows don't work in home plate. But it still might be fun for someone. It's like you got to do your own lighting. Whatever. Have fun. Alright, I want to do something with this right here. What? I don't know. And we need the food dispenser. And I want to thank everybody again for liking the stream tonight and subbing to the channel. You can visit our Discord if you'd like and join us there on other days. And you can see a cool modded build I linked. How much would it cost, Tango? I wouldn't charge anybody anything. I would just think it would be cool if anybody would want to play around with it. So I don't know if other people charge. Okay, there you go. Yeah, every mod is free then. I wouldn't charge anyway. It's not really that kind of operation. Okay, food dispenser. Where do we want it? Yeah, I suppose somebody could just reconnect the windows. Although they are in the wall, they'd have to Wi-Fi glitch it. It's the only way. So they'd need to learn how to Wi-Fi glitch. Or not Wi-Fi glitch, but wire glitch. Sorry about that. You gotta feed them. Just get some cans of dog food out of the inventory. They'll be fine. These stairs? What stairs? These stairs? Yeah, actually, that would probably be a pretty good one. Alright, let's see then. I think that might work. These stairs, I don't want to delete any of that. And this ramp is really touchy with collision and sticking. So the only other place I think this would actually be a good one. Okay, let's see what we can get into. Okay, yeah, it does. Let's try it out. So, just to play around with the concept, right? But Tango, I don't think you'd be able to do the porting because you're on PlayStation. A stream nap. You should be sorry. We were all very disappointed in you. Okay, I'm trying to think. Tango. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's try, I wonder... I want to... So at my Grey Garden, I did something called the human fuel well, where the robots made a kind of a pit and just threw random crap in there for the humans to eat, and not actually all of it was edible. So I want to kind of vibe off of that, but I need electrics over here. Yeah, there are humans down here. They live up in the upper floor. I just want to get the power over there first. I don't, as a matter of Hey, see you, Chief. Have a great night. Hope you sleep well. Yeah, I threw a bunch of random crap in there. So this is going to be, you know, I'll have a switch and all that, but I just want to, yeah, let's make a switch. So we can put dumb crap in there. Oh, like the goo, the pink goo. Would that work? Irradiated blood. Yeah. See how time flies. Yeah. I just kind of want to see what works. What is the pink goo called? Is it just called pink goo? Food paste. We can put some other stuff in there too. Is it? There it is, food paste. Alarm clocks, sure. Alright. Let's see. It's not high enough, right? So I was kind of thinking to do a conveyor system that works around here and then like feeds it back into the pitching machine. I don't know if that'll work. Here you go, stupid humans. Have some garbage. I love the food paste, actually. That's, I think, pretty funny. Feeding time. We need the, like, the siren to be hooked up, right? Here, this is the only food you get. Potato chips. It's mystery bacon. You know what I should make sure that's in here is some wrenches, just to call back. Intern feeding trough. See a detour. Yeah, we're definitely gonna call it that. It needs refinement, but that is the idea. Hey, nah, bro, what's up? How you doing? So... Ha! That's cool, it's backwards. Yeah, those will work, but I'm trying to think. So that's constant. Yeah, the Institute stuff, the pig grenades, that's good stuff. Hey, thanks, Nabro. I appreciate it. Yeah, the pigs and the Institute stuff is great. I'm trying, I'm doing brain stuff here. So if we have, okay. So this does have to be connected. Okay, so when it's feeding time, we'll turn this on, right? It'll be hooked up to the pitching machine. And when it's not feeding time, red light is on. Got it? So, that means we need the switch to power the pitching machine. Okay, check it. Okay, everything's off. The red light's on. The humans know that they can't get their garbage. And then we turn it on. The green light comes on, and then the humans know that they can come to the feeding trough. Got it? Yes. It just works. Okay, we're back. Come get your alarm clocks. And I know I have the Institute stuff and the piggy bank stuff. Okay. More alarm clocks. It's a subtle hint. Not so subtle. Institute packets. I think it's funny to put like industrial solvent because they don't know. Here's some shortening. Huh. Don't seem to have them. So there's some piggy bank grenades. They've got a whole bunch of dumb crap. Now I gotta make this look a lot better. It's a little haphazard there. So... now what? I always bought mine from Suggs, which is a regular vendor I used to hit up. He's just out in the downtown Boston area. It's so messy. Oh, cool. Yeah, I wondered, because yeah, Lancer, I usually schedule those pretty far in advance. So, like, that was from at least 2 weeks ago. Oh, it's a different one. It's part 2. So the first one was just doing the cup, and then I think the second one has adds the cigarette part, you know. So this is a new one. Oh, cool. Yeah, you gotta check it out. Yeah. I'm actually excited for the slog. I have kind of a effed up idea for it. It's I was thinking of making it a disciples camp, and they capture the ghouls and they put them in a prison in the pool, and then they turn feral. And maybe they could like have a feral Arling glass, and we could throw a bunch of like giddy up buttercup parts in a pile. Pretty dark, huh? It's pretty bad. Well, you would, Noodle. That fuels your hatred, doesn't it? You're a Sith Lord. You're like the Sith Lord nobody thought was going to be a Sith Lord. It's like Jar Jar. The Phantom Menace.
I like an Ewok.
An Ewok Sith Lord? Yeah. It's a little tame. Nobody blinks an eye at that. Not at poor Arlen Glass, who has like the saddest story. And everyone's like, eh. I've heard worse. Garland ass. Well, not the saddest, but pretty sad. Alright, so now let's get this switch someplace usable. Nice. Clutter can take the longest amount of time sometimes. Weird. All right. There. Okay, so here we go. Let's save it. Let's get a hard save. Here we go. I will have to reposition this, but it does. It works. It just works. All right, so can we put this on and make it higher? So it just has to come from the switch. Well, I'll have to redo that. Yeah, vault crate could work, I think, quite nicely. Middle box, that would also work. Cool beans. Okay, fine. I'll do the switch over. Okay, I feel like that is going to shoot the food pretty far. We don't actually want that, right? The hopper is a great idea. Unfortunately, it's fairly large. Would the humans actually hit the switch, though? Do you think? Would they be allowed to do that? Well, we'll worry about that in a minute. So... okay. The hopper is a cool idea. But it is quite large. Now... and there's... I don't think I would be able to... We can experiment with it. Oh, it could just go onto a conveyor belt. Which is silly, but, you know, it's Fallout. Yeah. You know what? That's pretty funny. I do know that all of these are going to be different densities. I think the hopper is too large. Yeah, I'm thinking, what about Hey, Snickers, what's up? So where is that alarm thing? Okay, this is interesting too. Hoop switch. What is it with not being able to group select things in here? There. Yeah, Tango, I bet you it's the same principle. I don't know. The switch isn't working. It's killing the settlers. Well, the piggy bank grenades are a terrible idea. How about that? And we'll put something on a sign like human feed trough time. The grenades are not gonna work. To the incinerator, yes. Oh yeah. This is almost as dumb as throw nuts. Here, have some shortening and some food paste. Yeah, I think I would leave them for the tour, but I think I'll take them out this time. Okay, we're on to something here. This is ridiculous. It's staying on now. Why is there any... I guess they're not heavy enough to set it off. Also, the pitching machine is a little bit off, I think. Yeah, the stuff is no longer setting off the, Yeah, something's blocking it. Or some of this stuff is just not heavy enough. Oh look, it's the skeleton. Okay, we'll reload. We've got something ridiculous. Okay, where is that alarm? The one where the... Huh, paintball's cool too. What if we shot the settlers with paintballs or something? That's, yeah. Soylent for everyone. We could do anything. Fireworks. Oh, here's the hoop switch I actually wanted. Okay. I can't remember where the... Huh. The quitting time alarm? I can't remember where that is. Okay, so we can't use it. Dang. Napkins. I forgot to use these. These are awesome. How could have I forgotten? Well, we would never do that. Never. Yeah. We don't have the siren either, which I really wanted to use. Well, yeah, the arena stuff isn't in here. Hey Barb, what's up? We have this quite ridiculous display here. Oh, I forgot to... Dang. So it's going to be... Doing peachy. Alright, we can try something else here. So they wouldn't really do that, and they wouldn't have that. I guess we can stretch it a bit for those, but I think maybe... Oh man, jeez. Oh goodness, that's right. Pictionary, yeah, if that's what we'll call it, right? Why is this lighting up? It's not supposed to. What could... It shouldn't be lighting up. I know, right? Where is my mind? Why are these on? There's no ambient power over here. Just here. That can't be close enough, can it? I guess it is. And for some odd reason, the eye is on. Okay. Okay, let's test it. Here we go. Oh man. It's still too close to the ambient lighting. It does work if I can get this far enough away. So if it's like right here, kind of works. Yeah, robot to switch it on. That's good. Okay, I can reload it. I just have to move the switch. And I think a robot's a good idea. Won't let me use the robot workshop. Alright. Maybe we could build another one. Alright, Fallout fan, have a great night. So, guess what? The robot workbench won't work. It looks like it, Tango. It looks like it did. Well, it looks like the game crashed, so give me a sec. I'll fire it back up. Right. I'll be right back. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Mechanist Lair, please load. That's right. Have to sing. How ridiculous. Yeah, that menu music has gotten me a copyright. No, no, no.
Every day another harbor man leaves the island.
With the funny suits?
Hold on a sec here. Let's get this back in business. And get the game back on. And it's... Alright. Well, I tried to talk over it, so... At any rate. Okay, so it does appear, I think... that the Mechanist Lair is getting pretty crappy. Okay, good. So this place seems like it might be starting to tell us.
Yeah?
Oh, it's working now. You know why? I know why. Because I turned off the AI for that robot. So the game really did not like that in the slightest.
Yeah?
Identity confirmed. This unit is ready to serve.
Well... Yeah, I can't turn off the AI.
This unit is in factory default.
And have that. It glitched the whole place out. It did not like it. Okay. So we'll just have a bunch of these robots walking around. They can't really be assigned to much of anything. Crap elevator music. That's all I got. Total disappointment or your money back. Alright. I feel like we want to get the skeleton
Identity.
up to the infirmary, right? Or the incinerator. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
If we had a good supply of holy water, things would be pretty good.
Yeah, you can assign robots, but what am I supposed to assign them to? Yeah, because if I assign them to security stations, then they'll go up into the human area, and I cannot have that. I could probably assign them to, like, the Slocum's crap and maybe glitch it into the machinery when I build the machinery. We'll try that. The only things that we can use in the Mechanist layer to assign are security items, like the desk and all that crap, and the there's one Slocum Joe store, and that's all she wrote. That's all you get. So they'll let you build this water tower. Like, really? Oh, you get the pillory. Ooh, the siren, awesome. That's it, that's all I have. I don't know. Maybe we could assign it to a pillory and then sink the pillory into the ground. I wonder if that would work, or if they would just, like... Let's try it, though. Yep, we don't have the barber chair, we don't have the drink stations, we don't have anything but the security, the pillory, and the Slocum Joe store. I do need to assign one of these humans to the water station. Hey Nixie, how you doing? I was going to try and glitch some of that stuff into the machinery, maybe. We'll see how it goes. I did get the doctor up here. Oh, I did assign the Slocum Joe's shot. Never mind. Oh. Well. We could ring the bell upstairs, too. So let's place this here. And then let's see if a robot will assign to this. I'm curious now.
Returning to my duties.
It does assign it. Check this out. And it just kind of stands there. Oh, the robots will come too? I do not want that. They are up here, living their bleak lives. So they will stand on the pillory. Because we can't use the guard stations with the robot. Okay. Because if we do, they will share the guard network with the humans and they will end up there, and I don't want that. So we have to use the pillory and the Slocum store. Yeah, I think that might work, Snicker. We can test that out. Let's sync it a little bit. Let's do the other one and then assign it, and just to sync it there a little bit. And we'll see what happens. Just to see, right? So we can see what they do. Where is robot? Human fuel handler. And then we can put them where we want, right? So this one is the robot charging tech. Maybe we can get them over there. See, I put it into the ground first. And they did not like that. So
New work assignment confirmed.
maybe we have to assign it first and then sync it. Yeah, check it. We're on to something here. They will man their pillory. Or robot their pillory.
Identity confirmed.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So if we get the human fuel handler over there. So, yeah, I was hoping that that wouldn't be the case, you know? So if we put this pillory in a place where, because I can't get it down any farther than that, but it doesn't have to be really. I can put it in here, and the robot can stand in here. And I have to be able to select it again. Yeah, I had to have one with the barber things too. Well, let's just see if they will come over here. See, now he is not doing it, or they.
Confirmed.
Come on. Hold on now. That never works for me. Tango. I group select it and it still group selects everything around it. I've never quite understood what you meant by that. Well, we can try it again later. Something, it works. It just works. Let's do this. I think we can. Yeah, but that isn't the case for me. It still will group select. If I go back into the ground with the pillar to choose the rug that the arena stands or pillories are on, it still group selects everything around it. In this case, I think that I would end up doing some group selecting I did not appreciate. Alright, so we hid the pillory arm. Alright. What are you doing down here? Alright, let's move the tech over here. Although, see that one? Where are you going? Weird. Where are you going? Well, whatever. We can place it again. I think I can get him to do it. I just can't move it twice, you know what I mean? It has to be the one time, and then that's that. Okay. So if I do it that way, I think it'll work. We'll play around more with that dynamic. I think that it has potential. So I don't actually have too much left on the list for the Mechanist Lair besides filling all of this with machinery. We were going to try to hang stuff from the catwalks. And then we'll have decoration. I don't have a whole lot. I don't have a big list left. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I'll have to replace both of them. Alright, so let's try that. Oh, I wanted to do something with this too. So this room is so good, we'll have to think of something to do. So I'm going to redo it and then sink it down. See ya, Nixie. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. So if we put this here, then assign them. Then assign them. And then sink it down. No.
Returning to my duties.
And now I messed it up again. Okay.
Returning to my duties. Affirmative.
Now why won't it work?
New work assignment confirmed.
It was gonna do it, now it's not gonna do it.
Affirmative. Returning to my duties.
Dang. He was gonna do it. I wonder if I reset the AI, if that would do anything. Yeah, might try to see. We'll give it a shot. If not, I'll try a different robot.
Work assignment confirmed.
New settler, cool. Okay, let's get another hard save. And then try to sleep. No. No. It's not working. For the settlers either. None of them are going to cooperate, it looks like. Oh, right, yeah. 12:19.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not working.
Returning to my duties.
I might have to destroy the robots and try again. Yeah. Yeah, we could try. Well, if this doesn't work, we'll just build some new robots and try it again. We definitely did get it to work once, so it's about time to quit anyway. Whoa. Whoa, it got even worse.
Yeah?
What a disaster. It doesn't work at all. How disappointing.
The children
Identity confirmed.
Yeah, I don't have anyone up here either. I forgot I needed to get someone up here somehow. Yeah, there's no one up here. It seems like the sound just stopped. I don't have any sound, which is a bad sign for Fallout, in my experience.
Never look at
Okay, I hear it now.
There.
Okay,
Something else.
okay, good. Well, this guy's up here. He enjoys his work. And this guy right here is
Yes.
up here. So, anyway, what are you gonna do? It's time to put in all of the machinery, build more robots,
Hi, how are you?
and then decorate. Thanks, Electron. And I don't know. We did pretty good work here. More stuff everywhere. Yeah, it is a problem for another day. Let's take a look at the unpaid intern truck. All right. It's fun. I enjoyed that. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out, and thank everybody who gave the stream a thumbs up today, and also the new subs out there. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow for more Mechanist Lair, but we probably won't have too many Mechanist Lair episodes left. We got to build all of the factory mechanisms, and we'll do some shenanigans with the stuff on the conveyors, and then we'll do some decorating. You're very welcome. Thank you. And have a great night.